Hi guys, it's Fizsplat and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Still on the first case, E. I have some bad news. I tried to salvage a video that was meant to be for last week. It failed for some reason. So I lost all my progress. Well, I didn't lose all my progress, I've just got the progress that I made in the video, but there's no video. Apparently it failed. Don't know why. This never happened to me ever before. So I'm going to explain to you what has happened. I can't remember what I got up to, so I'll get back into it. So I remember that we were meant to start off on the Bellboy's case. Basically, the bellboy ended up saying that there was another person at the hotel room. So we know that April was with someone else, but we don't know who this person is. Well, until we found out now. I think I remember is that we went to the other lawyer, the lawyer that didn't want to take Maya's case. Can't remember her name. His name Bruceberg or something. So basically, he wasn't there. The portrait is missing. We don't know where that's gone. But there were two pictures from the DL6 incident, and there was a picture of a guy and a woman. And the guy we took and showed the bellboy and said that this was the guy that was at the hotel room. So we went to go and interrogate April, and she's come to tell us that she works with this guy who is Red, White or Blue Corp, which we already know from Maya that Red, White was the one who ruined her mother's life. So this is where where I got up to. So I stopped it there, but the video failed. So I'm going to continue from there. That's the gist of what happened. It was a shortish video that I did. It was only like 20 odd minutes. So, but that was the gist of it. So we'll get into it and try and find out more information. So this is more of the investigation now. Did we talk? Yeah, we spoke to her. Yeah, no. So we have spoken to her. So. Oh yeah, so now we can go to Blue Corp now because we have information, and we can also see here we now know where the pale portrait is now. So Grossberg is somehow related to Blue Corp. We don't know how. We don't really know much about Blue Corp, but we're going to get into it and hopefully we'll have some information. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright, inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you in my giant-esque vocabulary. So basically, we've already seen this guy before. Well, in the video I did previously, there was a picture of him on the desk of Grossberg. I wonder why. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she's done. What she's done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid, and the phones tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, we were in April May's hotel room. Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still want to talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you would be capable of doing that. He raises a good question actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Okay. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you're wondering, Blue Corp was named after the colour blue. I, Red White Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the colour blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Okay. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before, yesterday in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like the sorry excuse for an attorney, Grodyberger. Grossberg. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police and the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grodyberg's, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Okay, so let's head back to Grossberg's, see if he's there. Ah, he's there. Fun. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. Huh? I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me and sister, the poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks. Truly. I don't know why I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for the defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. The painting. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something had been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... the painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was it there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office of Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed? I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. They're lovers. As if. Wait. He's selling information, or is he? What did he say he was selling information? He's giving you information. I don't actually know. Or is he blackmailing him? I'm gonna say he's giving you information. Or he's blackmailing him. Oh, I'm gonna go blackmailing. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Fairly well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. All because of the DLC6 incident, as you may have guessed. Yeah, so basically, beforehand, but when it didn't work, there was 2 pictures based on the DLC6 incident. There was a woman and there was Red Whites. And we don't know who this woman is, but you guys don't know who this woman is. So I guess maybe we'll find out who this woman was. The name on the back of those photographs, as you suspected. I could not stand and defend Maya because of this. White could have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of my many years. Okay, let's talk about the incident. What is the DLC6 incident? It's nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium, there we go. Her name was Misty Faye, so that's Mia and Maya's mother. Indeed, she was Maya's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, I cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked The police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, Wright heard about it and he came to me. Only this time the offer was blackmail. I see. Wright controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you could still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. That's it, we're off. It's funny looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. They're in alphabetical order, let's have a look. Which file should I look at? A to I could be DR6. A, B, F. Misty Faye! That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it? I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only those words my mother vanished. I was determined to find the one who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Right. Maybe we should go T to Z, maybe for White? W White, yeah. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Well, I'm just gonna have a look to see what the middle one is. Just kind of curious. Oh, nothing much in there, okay. Skim? Oh, there's a bunch of suicide reports. There's writing on most of these in pencil. Wait, this is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all too. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Politician suicide, the word white is written in pencil at the top. Okie dokie. We're going to Blue Corp then? Was it Blue Corp? I think so. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer. I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I think we're past needing to talk on this paper. Oh, right, okay. So, present. Newspaper clippings. I feel like he's gonna take it. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labelled with a single word, white. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail. Not just him either, you were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office? Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I've sent him right away. Wait a second, Mr. Wright. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You didn't. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. Oh, God, no. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And this, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one more thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to be correct. I am telling you to call the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have a friend in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they might even make you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts, Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human back into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My big trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright? Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha, now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Cheer me on. Well, could you cheer for me in court? Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh, yeah, I like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. She's so cute. Wait, kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyways. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. So we continued. Right, so I'm going to leave this episode here. And we will do the court trial. We'll do the court trial in the next episode. So it seems the Red White did do it. Well, we know because at the beginning we saw pretty much look like he did it. But he seems like it's very powerful, so it's going to be really hard for us to defend ourselves and to get him guilty. So this is going to be really interesting to try and do. I think it's going to be the last court case. I think this is going to be the last one. The last court trial even. And then we'll move on to the next case. So this is really exciting. I'm really sorry, by the way, about the video mishap. I'm hoping it didn't happen in this one. I'm really hoping it didn't happen again. But we'll see. Anywho's, I'm going to leave this here. Please give a like. Please comment down below if there's any games you want me to play or if you're really enjoying this video. And please don't subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next episode. I will see you next week for the next episode. Okay. See you guys later.